Hello everybody and welcome back. I am CareX and we are continuing the war to unify the kingdom. If we go to the kingdom map mode here, the kingdom of Sweden. So we don't control all of this yet. In fact, even part of our brother Siegfried Snake in the Eye, who's a Dane, is coming over here and snatching some of this land from us. Or not from us, but from our potential opportunity to expand. So that's kind of annoying. Instead of going this way, he's going this way. It's like he's kind of being a doofus there. So we're actually coming in here and trying to make sure that we take this in such a way that he does not come up here and take this land. There's a race right now to take this land because these guys are also at war with this. These guys are fighting two different wars, actually multiple different wars on multiple different fronts. So we're going to try to get in here and take it all before anyone else gets any of it. Ooh, Philip has been born. Philip is... Okay, Philip's quick. Philip is quick, but man... man, that's not incredible. I mean, our wife is intelligent, so you'd hope that our kid would be intelligent. May you grow strong and wise, my son. It's the best we can hope for. It's the best we can hope for, but honestly, this is one of those things where I'm still hoping for the golden boy here. Do we actually have any secrets and stuff that we can blackmail? See, we have a bunch of hooks on people, but these hooks, I find that I don't. You just accumulate tons and tons of those things. I find that I don't tend to. In the moment, there isn't really like, I don't think, oh, I have a hook, let me use it. It's usually something I just keep in my back pocket, and then I kind of worry about it later. In fact, actually, it looks like these Norwegians up here have a little bit of a piece of land that we're going to need to take back as well. And I think we're going to want to try to push for a holy site. No! Hastin! Hastin is a legendary Viking raider that raided with us, Bjorn, before the game started. He actually came through the Mediterranean and raided with Bjorn, and they were just pillaging through through Iberia and Italy and all kinds of things, all kinds of really cool stuff. This guy's a Viking legend, and he is dead. He lived, this is his little kingdom here. The French basically gave him a little bit of land because he was so intimidating and threatening. I mean, gave it to him is kind of a weird word. He kind of just landed there and said he was going to live there. I guess retire there and just as a base of operation or something. How's our actual capital being developed here? It's going pretty slow. It's going pretty slow, but we do want to boost, we do want to keep working on that. We do want to keep working on that. The nice thing is all of this is Norse culture, right? So we probably should be focused on conquering the Norse culture and unifying this Norse culture. That makes sense to me. It's also of our religion too, so that any of the land out here that we conquer is like the people still are not going to be particularly upset with us. They'll be relatively happy to be ruled under someone who is of their culture and of their religion. So, because there is, despite the fact that we're worried about this guy and his opinion of us because he rules over this castle, we're also, there is a popular opinion. There is just the opinion of the people here that live in this castle. The citizens' opinion does matter too. There is such a thing as a peasant revolt. It's not too big of a deal, but you know, just having a unified culture and religion and having that in sync and everything just creates a good stability amongst the nation. I don't know, does it actually, is there like a benefit to having, it doesn't explicitly say if there's like a, it just, you want to keep it positive so they don't get angry. I don't know if there's actually, oh, we become friends. That was super fast. Wow. Wow, this is like, yeah. We probably should focus on befriending people that aren't like super old. I just thought of that. 49, 30, yeah. Let's focus on befriending people that are like below 40. So that we don't waste any time with that. But that does seem to go very, very fast. We can lawfully imprison this person. She's a lowborn fornicator. Great, let's do it. Can we ransom her out? Sure. She wants to pay the 10... So basically she's paying a fee, right? She committed a crime and she's going to pay a fee. A fine. To deal with that. To proceed with life. Since she's lowborn, she doesn't have any family. When we imprison her, no one really cares. The only people that care when someone gets imprisoned is that family, the family of that person. So if it's a really important person with a really important family, sometimes you just kind of let it go. You look the other way. Now what we can do, who's the ruler of this country? And are you with the army? You are with the army. What we can actually do is we can come here and we can try to actually engage these 200 dudes here. And if we engage these guys... Oh, they're going to run off. Okay, yeah. Because we have 80% war goal now. But I think we just need to siege one more thing. Wait, what? We don't want to let this guy go. Wait, what is this? Interpreting my recent friendliness as a sign, Jarl has come to me with concern for one of my prisoners. It would please me greatly if we were to release my acquaintance from his house arrest. No, we don't. Isn't this guy like an important figure? He's giving us extra war score. No, I think we're just going to disappoint our friend there. I don't think we can let him go right now. He's too important of a character. This is actually kind of a bad thing. If they win this battle, they could end up winning this war and forcing their demand. If they capture the king, I mean, or not the king, but the Jarl, right? So hopefully the Jarl gets out of there alive. Looks like he did. Looks like he did. He's not jailed. He's not jailed. Now, depending, where are these guys going to go? Are they going to retreat to our position, or are they just going to retreat to there? Let's actually leave. Let's hit this button to split off a new army. Let's leave 500 levies there. Let's grab these other guys, and let's actually move to intercept here. So these guys are going to continue to siege, to hold the siege and continue it. Here we're going to engage these 74, maybe capture the king. Well, we got 100%. We stack wiped him. We did not capture the king, though. So doing the math on this here, yeah, that we do need that prisoner's war score in order to get to 100%. So we'll finish that out. That puts us into a war with these guys and into a war with these guys. So now we are fighting to defend the against the dudes that would attack us here. So what we could do is we can keep one of these provinces for ourselves. This is a 2 development. This is 2 development with 25 control. We'll keep this one. Let's give these ones away. Let's make sure we're searching by people of our religion and our culture. But for the most part, I mean, those are basically the people that exist within our... Okay, these guys are high prowess characters. Let's add this guy to there. Let's go here. Grant. I guess I didn't really explain that too much. So we're over a holding limit, right? So we have 5 out of 4. We're going to keep this one for ourselves because that's our 4th one. And then we're going to just give this away. I'm giving, and down here we say grant to, right? Grant to. We're going to give this away to random lowborn people that don't have any land. We don't need to give them to our own champions because they're already in our court. But we're going to give them to people who are not in our court and with high prowess, because what this will do is this will make it so these people are available to join our army if they're our vassals. So when we're getting our knights together, it's basically our knights are a collection of the people that are in our court, hanging out, just sort of lounging around, and the people that are our vassals. We can pull our vassals, but we can't pull the people. We cannot pull the people under our vassals. We need to host a feast because it's more expensive to do that now that we're a king. Kingly feasts are more expensive, but we do need to do that because our stress is getting too high. Welcome, friends. All kinds of interesting things can happen at feasts, though. Although we just finished those trading posts, so it would have been nice to be able to build. This guy's become a friend. Nice. So that scheme was over. In fact, did he actually become a friend at the feast? He might have. This guy's already our friend. This guy's relatively young. I'm going to make this guy our friend because he doesn't like us that much, number 1. Number 2, yet, and hopefully he will once we befriend him. Number 2 is, we're going to end up probably firing this guy to get a better steward in there, right? We could have someone that does the job better than that. Who is actually the... where is your capital? Is this your capital? Okay, let's just hope here, I guess. So we have 6 months on this siege. These guys have 21 months before they take that. So it's unlikely that they're going to get that done. Hopefully if we take their capital, we can just get one of those wars to be donezo. We'll come up here, we'll fight these guys, we'll come down here, and then siege their capital, and that war should be donezo. We have another perk available, that's good. Oh, looks like we just finished a war. I don't know why exactly, but that war is actually over. So that was a defensive war. So by taking this land, it was a defensive war because we inherited the war that these guys were fighting for that land. So we won the offensive war here, and that got us into 2 defensive wars for now because these guys were still in war for that exact same land as us. So we have this extra perk, so that's what happened there. Each friend adds, oh, minus 5% stress gain. It's pretty good. That's amazingly good. Nice, I like it. So we're still technically at war with these guys, but as soon as we take that, it should be over. I don't actually know why it actually even said we can designate a guardian for our daughter. Okay. So our daughter is a charming, is a diplomacy intrigue character. We could, let's have her wife. Our wife is a good intrigue and an intelligent woman. She'll do a fantastic job at educating our daughter. Our daughter's not going to be the one that takes over, though, so. But if she has a high intrigue skill, she might be able to do some scheming and stuff in her life and do something of, you know, something interesting might happen. We can invite claimants. These are people that have claims on land, so we can invite those people to our court and maybe be able to add them. But they're very expensive usually to purchase because they know their worth, right? I think in this case, we could probably let this prisoner go since that's what they want to do. It's only, it's only 7 gold. Let him go. Let's let him go. We'll get that guy happy, and hopefully we'll get closer on befriending those people. Delicate affairs here. The Jarl has been a real help in the past few days, aiding me in my efforts to strengthen the realm's ties with our neighbors. He has just offered himself again to help me gain this guy's trust. Is this guy someone in our kingdom, or he's a neighboring ruler? He's a neighboring ruler. Where are you at, dude? Oh, he's this guy right here. We already actually fought. We fought this guy. He doesn't like us because we took his land. We can actually become friends with this guy, which is something we could kind of do anyways. Here we could actually have a 90% chance of getting 100 diplomacy lifestyle. Here we could actually lose 38 stress. I think the stress actually be really good. We're at 58 stress. It's pretty high. We're almost at that sort of critical 100. But that'll bring us down to 20, which is certainly manageable. And that way we don't have to worry about doing a feast or a host, which costs a lot of money. And then importantly, now that this construction thing is gone, right, we don't have that debuff on this province for constructing new buildings. We can start working on building up all the buildings in this. I want to build all the buildings here, especially the markets, because that directly affects our economy. Okay, get a little piety, gain blessing. These are just little scheme. These are just relating to the fact that we're scheming that guy. It's fine. We didn't really need... We already had a 100% chance, so we didn't really need... that defensive war is now over. Fantastic. Fantastic. I don't think we have anyone... No, we did release that kid because that was part of the agreement to end the war. We can disband everybody here. And we have a truce with these guys, right? So we can't just attack them. It does say here, look, we have a truce. These guys over here, however, have encroached. We have 2 different situations. These guys have encroached by taking these 3 provinces. So if we were to attack this guy, we could do it for the Duchy of Småland and finish unifying this area. Alternatively, to be fair, we could do it for this duchy here. We could do it for this duchy here, which includes a holy site, which is pretty interesting and pretty tempting. We also probably want to fight these guys, and we could fight these guys, and these guys are actually... where's the holy site up here? Go to the religious map mode. Oh, it's actually over here. So who controls that? Okay, so these guys control this holy site. So to get there, to kind of practically get there, we could either come up this way, or we could come here and kind of go in from the top, or wrap around on the right side like that. The thing is, I think we do want to gather up these before the Sami come here and sort of unify this. Since this is Norwegian Norse Astru land, we want to make sure that we control this. So now we're looking beyond Sweden, right? Sweden, that's great. It's a cool story. We have Kingdom of Sweden, but what about the Empire of Scandinavia? What about unifying the Norse people? What about unifying the Astru people and spreading that even further, right? So now we can actually look one step further, and Scandinavia is going to be much, much, much farther away. If we click on the Kingdom of Sweden, the title, if we go to our character, we click on our top title, we can see it's a de jure part of Empire of Scandinavia. If we click on Scandinavia, we can see the requirements for it. Not yet created. We need 89 de jure counties. So we need 89 of these specifically. If we get counties down here, they don't count. Counties down here, they don't count. Counties over here, they don't count. Just in this area, we need 89 of those. We have 20 right now. So we're like, oh, we're ways off. And we need multiple kingdom titles. Multiple kingdom titles to be able to do it. So this is one of those situations where, you know, we definitely want more men-at-arms. Like, bring these up to, like, the max. In fact, let's get a whole nother group of these suckers. We got so much prestige. And we're making 15 prestige per month. Now, we're going to be fighting... These are, like, mountainous areas, right? The pikemen are really good in mountains and in hills. So let's get pikemen. I'm just going crazy with it. I'm just burning our prestige. It says we're still making a lot of prestige per month. Some of these modifiers are going to go away, though. We're very close to being exalted among men. I'm tempted to actually go in with the armored footmen. These guys basically have no weaknesses. And they, well, they counter the spearmen. They have no terrain weaknesses, but they have no terrain benefits. They're just good everywhere. We have 5 men-at-arm groups that we can make. Just that we have so much prestige. We do have to make sure that our son... We don't want to have so many men-at-arms that, like, when our heir takes over, that they can't afford the army. That would be kind of bad. So I think we want to we want to be somewhat reasonable here. Because right now we're spending like 5%. Yeah, that's a lot of prestige per month. 5 prestige per month on men-at-arms. That's gonna be a tall order to the ability for us to gain prestige is unique to the fact that we're Bjorn, and unique to the fact that we've gone for the August perk. This is all about prestige. All about prestige, which is really fantastic when you have that prestige, but we do have to think about the future as well. And the maintenance, right? The strain that's going to be on our prestige currency in the future for future rulers. But I think we want to go to war here. I think we want to go to war here. And I think we want to go to war down here. And do we go straight for the Holy Land? I don't know. This is going to be one of the toughest wars that we could potentially fight. The thing is, these guys are still regenerating themselves. Do you have any alliances? You do have one ally. It's only 300 troops, though, and you only have 1,100 troops. These guys up here have a couple different alliances. 800 troops in themselves, 1,700 troops on that. So these guys are actually stronger than they look. So we'll not worry about those guys. Let's get our rally point. Let's find it. Move it over here. If you ever can't find a rally point, right, you can always go here. The rally points are down here, and that'll open up your rally point, and then you can just move it from there. Okay. We do need to make sure that our counselor is set to boost control here. We have low control in this province. We just conquered it. So there's always going to be low control, low autonomy, or high autonomy. You can look at it like that way. We get very little benefit out of this this territory because we don't have any actual control. We haven't like done the groundwork to really integrate it as part of our holdings. So that takes time. That takes building up that control. So we could actually boost. Actually, if we could actually have this guy get his stewardship up, that would be best. So that's basically a little event that just says that our wife is going to tutor this guy in stewardship because his stewardship is terrible. So let's do that. I think everybody here is doing logical things. Our brother Siegfried is... Oh, our brother Siegfried has died. That could be an opportunity to attack these guys while they're weak. They're in a war right now down here, which is not relevant, but could be distracting. They're allied to Hafton, though. They're allied to have, even though the other guy died, they still have the alliance because they married. She's married. He's married to one of Hafton's daughters. How strong are we? 3,000 troops? If we were to attack these guys, can we get an alliance of our own? Can we get an alliance of our own? Like Bjorn? Or Ivor? Ivor? Negotiate alliance? We have kids. We have kids. We have kids. We have daughters. We have a grandson too. Oh, this guy's a genius over here. Comes with an alliance too. That's a good alliance. Holy cow, where are you at, dude? Okay, I understand what's going on here, but you're like too far away to be relevant, man. This would give us an alliance with Ivor. Yeah, they're already betrothed. Okay, so this will give us an alliance with Ivor's descendants. Not Ivor himself. Ivor's dead, apparently. Okay, so if we go here, now we can attack. We can call in our own ally. We have an ally that would contribute 3,000 troops. So hopefully him and Hafton, hopefully these guys would sort of battle each other a little bit, is the idea. And we'll be doing the battling over here. So I think we take advantage of the fact that our brother has died and there's sort of a power vacuum right now. I think we go for the holy site, and this will cripple them because this is like the core of their heartland, right? So if we take this land right here, it should cripple them, and then we can swoop up, take this, and our vassals might be able, if we can weaken these guys, our vassals might do the rest of the work on their own. It's going to cost us 250 piety, but I think we want this war to start. Let's move this down to here, actually, and raise up the full army. Let's roll. It's go time. Oh, we do have to call our ally into the war. 150 prestige. We have to pay for him to join. We'll see if he accepts. Excellent. He's accepted. Ally joins the war. Let's split off a group here for sieging, so we could siege 2 things at a time. A little bit of epic music playing for us here. Shouldn't be too loud. I have the sounds very low just for the recording and everything. The audio balance in this game is not particularly amazing, so we are keeping it very low. So I know that you guys might not have been able to hear it, but this is meant to be sort of an educational, a tutorial, right, playthrough. So it's not meant to. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. What we actually could do is we could actually even detach off another group here potentially, and try to do this over here. Do we have levies that are not raised? How would we know that? Loyalty or fear? We do have a lot of dread right now, don't we? Or actually, our dread's decayed down quickly. It's down to 35. Generous liege, so get more opinion. Actually, you know, I think we want to build dread. Earl Ivor. He's already injured. He'll become severely injured. Loses opinion of us. I think we actually do that. I think we're ruling by fear a little bit. He's not going to make it. If he's severely injured, he's not actually going to make it. So good luck to you there, dude. Good luck to you. Oh, we're actually going to make him a rival too. We're going to make that guy our rival. Fantastic. So we've injured him and we've made him a rival. If your rival dies, it's like a huge load. It's basically like a stress relief bomb. So essentially, a lot of the events where you build rivals, it's kind of like this opportunity that if you get, it's like you build rivals just so you can kind of get rid of them, and then when you get rid of them, it kind of makes your character feel really good. That's Crusader Kings for you right there. So we're just kind of sieging these down. It seems like the enemy is scared to engage. We need to siege these down because this is actually the actual war itself, right? They are losing. That's right. They could be actually. They could be abroad right now. They could be abroad. I'm going to take these guys and get them on the capital ASAP. As soon as their siege is over, once we just get a few preliminary sieges down. These sieges aren't really... Oh, nope, here they are. I guess we're going to tiptoe. I guess we're changing our mind here. Oh, go ahead and siege that dude. That's fine. Our AI is going to kind of just float around us in support. We'll have to see if Hafton makes it here or not. I wonder if they're going to go for a capital. Try to sort of sneak around like that. We could actually come over here and sit. Oh, oh, there's Hafton. There's Hafton. I don't want to engage with... I mean, if all of... Yeah, this is tricky, right? For $3, I might actually grab this guy. These guys are knights. I don't want to pull them out of the army over here. 12 knights there. Yeah, we don't really want them to siege that. If all of these guys rally and support this attack, we'd be okay. But if they don't, we're going to be in trouble. Yeah, I think we assign that guy and we hope for the best here. We're to just stand next door and see if these guys are willing to come. If they're going to gesture like they're going to come over. If all of these guys dogpile in, we'll win this. But if they don't, then we're in trouble. The thing we could try to do is we could try to go over there. That will get these guys to rotate over a little bit. These guys might break their siege to come. Yep, okay, they're scared. They're moving off. That's fine. These guys are getting closer. Do we catch these guys? No, they've already retreated out soon enough. These guys might be going for our capital. But if we take this right here, we'll be able to have access to their capital. So this is a little bit more... It seems like this war right here is a little bit more tactical. Look, nice. Those guys are standing by. These guys are there. They're sieging that out. That's good. We don't want all these guys to dogpile on these dudes here. 2 months until this siege is over. We definitely do not want them to just land right on top of us like that. The raiders are... This is not good. This is not good. Quick to anger. Bjorn is quick to anger. He's wrathful. That's actually a virtue. That's a virtue for the Astro faith, so that's good. We're not worried about that at all. Yeah, this is terrible. We have a neutral... No, we're not burying the hatchet. That's our rival over there. Yeah, this might give them motivation to it. Nope, it looks like we took care of them pretty cleanly. They were there was a raiding party, a 400 levy raiding party doing a naval invasion on us. That's going to be bad, basically almost always, so... Yep, he died. And we got some stress. He was super injured and he died. We're actually losing prestige though, but I don't know why. All those positive modifiers ran out. I guess we could commission another epic. So we could commission another epic, potentially. Man, I'm so tempted. I am so tempted to move to the capital, but I'm worried they would engage us if we did this. This could be very... There's 4,000 enemy troops floating around on boats, and they could just drop on us at any second. We might wait for this to fall, and then just rotate over and bring these guys down and go in with the full force. Yep, they're going for our capital. They're going for the capital. Now they're going off the capital? I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. Our wife is pregnant again. We have another perk available, so we can keep working on this stuff. Befriend scheme power. I think we already have really high ability to make friends. Is this guy our friend yet? He's already our friend. This guy's our friend. You're only 48. That's not too old. That's not as young as I was hoping, but that's not too bad. I think we're like 48, aren't we? We're 56 over here for crying out loud. We're not going to make it too much longer. How's our health looking? We're feeling fine. We're feeling fine. Where are these guys going on their boats? if they actually do the naval invasion on us here, that's going to be a huge advantage to us because they get a negative for the actual naval landing. However, Hafton is an insane martial skill, and it looks like he's actually potentially winning this. Erickson is dead. That's good, but it does give us stress. So that's one of our sons down. I don't think our troops can hold out. They're going to win this battle, except for the fact that, oh no. He died in battle. He died in battle, which is what we wanted, actually, right? He was basically our heir, right? So now this guy is actually kind of like our heir. Kind of. Bjorn Bjornsson. And he doesn't have any sort of positive traits there. I guess it is what it is, you know? It is what it is. So they did win that battle. We have all of these troops here that are unscathed. We need to get these guys back and around. Yeah, we lost some of our knights there, which is not great. Let's move this. Let's refresh some of the knights. Raise these up so we have 3 new knights jumping onto the battlefield. They're not particularly skilled, but they're something. Can we actually invite more knights? No, not yet. It's still on cooldown. Is there anyone in our court that's good? This guy's a 12. 12 is better than what we have right now. It's better than the worst that we have right now, I mean to say. If all of these guys grouped up to fight, we would absolutely win. Let's just focus on taking their capital. Odor has been born. He is also no interesting genetics there, huh? It is what it is, I guess. It is what it is. Losing some stress. We're befriending people. Good. So we're just going to basically dogpile in their capital and hope for the best here. These guys actually, this is our good fighting unit. This is all of our men-at-arms and such. So if these guys do split off to work on their capital, we could come and put pressure on them here. They're actually moving off on their own. They don't know what they're doing. The AI is being a little fidgety here. Little fidgety. There's no... Are you going to attack? Dude, this guy is bonkers, man. These guys are going on their boat. They're not going to... They can't win this. Dude, Hafton is insane. Hafton is a military genius. We have better troops, but they keep winning. That is crazy. We have better troops, but they keep winning. How good are their knights? This is not good. This is not good. Yeah, Ivor's just a chump. He's just getting shredded. Okay. We're in trouble here. We're in big trouble here if we don't get on these boats. Yep, that's not good. This might be a white peace situation here. We might have to bow out. Hafton is just like insane. That was a stack wipe on those men. So we lost those 2,000 levies. They didn't have any knights. They didn't have any men-at-arms, so they were a very weak group. White peace? Nope. Nope, they're not willing to do this at all. Because they're winning all the battles. They are winning all the battles. Let's get this guy. This guy is focusing on levies. Is this up to 100 control? Is that why? No, it's not, but he switched over to levies, which is good. Our spy master died. It's a bummer. He was our friend. Apparently we're over our domain limit too. Actually, you know what? Let's give this away instead. Okay, if we come back here, we raise what we have. What do we have right now? Basically nothing. We have new knights that can join up, but I can't believe we're getting absolutely trounced. I mean, we have good... This is a good fighting group, but it's just, it's not... These are like men-at-arms. Like, I guess I'm not sure what the dealio is here. But we are getting smacked around here. Yeah, basically Hafton is just destroying us. If we can get a good fight on the other grouping, we would be okay. I mean, if this guy wanted to like land on our capital, that would be kind of neat. Okay. Can we intercept him? Like, can we get this fight? If our ally comes, I think we can win this fight. Says the chances are about even. We have more men-at-arms. We have higher quality. I mean, it says we win this, but they also have the embarkment penalty still, and we're the defender. If we, oh, no, they just lost the embarkment. I think we win this, but I don't know anymore. Afton's just so insane. Yeah, I don't even get that. I don't even get that at all. We got people dropping like flies over here. We didn't attack like together there, which was our problem. You know what the heck? Can we get some mercenaries? We have to figure this out. Yeah. I think we're going to have to just do a bit, go back in again. This time with mercenaries. This time we win the battle. Hopefully we might even be able to win it in such a way that they can't recover. Do we have anyone in... Can we make a little bit of money here? No. So if we can make just a touch of money, I think we can get better mercenaries. Okay, so this tab right here, we can hire mercenaries. So in a pinch, we can just drop down. These guys are the armored footmen. That's kind of what we need. Let's hire these dudes. Those guys are going to group up. There we go. So now we have a larger stack here. Plus these guys. This is a win. This is a win. Let's make sure we have our best dude up here. Leading. Yeah, that's a win. They're scared of this. That's a win. But man, Hafton is insane. Our steward died. We're trying to make that guy our friend. We need someone better than this to be our steward. Man, we got a lot of things going on here. Sorry, this episode is going a little bit long here, guys. Holy cow. We grab somebody who is unmarried. Yeah, let's go fishing right now. For anyone that's a good steward, anywhere in the world, bring this lowborn guy over. If that marriage gets accepted, we can slot him in now. So we have a better steward than we've ever had, which is nice. I don't know. I guess their advantage, our advantage. Okay. So what's this coming from? Unreformed pagan combat bonus. Okay, we have that too. Commander martial skill. Yep. They're +6 on that. Battle roll. Leading own soldiers. Oh, you get a +5 for leading your own soldiers. Holy cow. Never back down. I still can't believe they're getting like does the math even work out here? Like they get +6 for that. They're rolling better than us apparently. They're rolling way better than us. What is this nonsense? We're rolling 1s and they're rolling 8s, 2s, 5s. They got a -4 that time, but how the heck? Because he's reckless, I guess, huh? But that should mean that he should be able to roll lower minimums. So I guess maybe being a better general makes it so you roll better? I don't know. Are rolls random? I don't know, but either way, that was a big win for us. We still have these sieges. If we come down and we take their capital, I mean, it's a done deal. So now we have a situation where they're on the run. They're battered. They've lost some of their men in a bad battle. Oof. If they didn't have Hafton, this would have been a win. That guy's just an incredible general. But I think at this point we might actually be able to go back and win the war. We still have the sieges, right? The sieges are still 50% in our favor. It's just that they have the war goal. So if we take their capital, this is going to flip. This number is going to go down to 0, which means that number is going to go up by 42%. And presumably if they don't win any more battles, then we'll be okay there too. 7 months. 7 months until they as long as they don't just take ours, which would be kind of frustrating. Another boy. He's not getting any genetics. He's not getting any positive genetics. All right, guys. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. If you have questions, please ask down below. This is kind of just devolving into just a random Let's Play. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I'm just having fun playing the game and trying to commentate through the thought process. We got into our first tricky war over here, guys. We got into our first tricky war, it seems. And it looks like we're actually going to win it now. Thanks to the Mercenaries, but man, that's 300 gold we're not going to get back, you know what I'm saying? And but thanks, everybody. If you have questions, please leave them down below. I will see you guys in the next one.